7 News with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday, May 17th, 2025. I'm Katrina Smith. It is a weather alert day in our area. First, really quick, 17 people are dead, 500,000 without power as deadly storms and tornadoes swept across the state. So far, 9 people dead in Kentucky, 7 in Missouri, and the search is on for survivors. That same line of storms is causing an alert day in our area, so we will get right over to the Weather Center. Meteorologist James DeFazio tracking that severe weather. You were telling me earlier, heading through Lewis County. What's the worst areas that we're going to see right now?
Right now, northern Herkimer County seeing by far the strongest of the storms. Let's get right over to the radar and break that down. It's just moved through the village of Old Forge, heading towards the eastern portions of northern Oneida County. Southern Herkimer County also seeing a steadier downpour and a couple of rumbles of thunder as well. Back to the west, we do have a bit of a break and a bit of some clearing, but this alert day is going to continue for the duration of the day today. We have a strong cold front that's going to move through in the early afternoon hours. It's going to be bringing strong winds and locally heavy rain. We're going to be tracking not only the chance for severe storms, but the chance for localized flooding as well. We had a shower move through Utica very briefly a little while ago. Roads are still a little damp. However, it is dry and partly sunny across the area. These showers are going to continue to exit the region. Showers will redevelop early this afternoon. 69 degrees with mostly sunny skies up in Rome with a 7-mile-per-hour breeze, and very humid conditions. Dew point all the way up in the mid-60s. It's going to be humid through the day today. However, that cold front is going to change things. Our severe weather risk today is a 2 out of 5. We have a slight risk for storms. The primary concerns are going to be high winds as well as those very heavy rainfall and as well as those potential for isolated areas of flooding. We warm right up into the mid-70s before that cold front works through. Temperatures really begin to drop as we head into the evening hours, down into the mid-60s, into the 50s overnight tonight, and we're entering a big pattern change. Coming up, we'll break down more about those severe weather chances as well as what to expect for the remainder of the weekend. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. Utica police are continuing.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good Saturday morning. We are in alert mode and we are having alert day for the duration of this Saturday as we're tracking the chance for severe storms to develop later this afternoon and evening. Let's get right into the forecast. Take a look at downtown Utica. A shower moved through a short period of time ago. However, we are now building instability. We have sunshine, blue skies. We went from partly cloudy just a little while ago to now mostly sunny, and temperatures are shooting up. We're already up into the upper 60s. We're going to get all the way up into the mid 70s before this cold front does arrive this afternoon. This strong cold front is going to pass over central New York this mid-afternoon and early evening, and we're tracking strong winds as well as the chance for locally heavy rain, possibly some isolated areas of flooding. Today is going to be a warm, humid day. Dew points are in the mid 60s. It's very humid out there, and temperatures are going to get all the way up into the mid 70s. It's going to be our last warm day for an extended period of time as these widespread showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening are in association with a cold front. It's really going to bring temperatures down. Cooler weather is going to settle in not just for Sunday, but for the remainder and for the entirety of next week. The radar and satellite imagery showing that we had a couple of thunderstorms blow up over the last couple of hours across central New York, right along Oneida County. They're currently working through Herkimer County and moving eastward. They'll slowly be out of our area over the next 20 to 30 minutes or so. Back to the west here, though, we're seeing plenty of clearing, which is going to give us a lot of, going to give us ample opportunity for sunshine to build and for storms to potentially strengthen ahead of their arrival earlier or later this afternoon. all the way up to 69 degrees up in Rome with mostly sunny skies, only a light breeze. Again, very humid with those dew points in the mid-60s. Severe weather today is a 2 out of 5 risk, a slight risk for most of us in central New York. The primary concerns are going to be that very heavy rainfall as well as gusty winds. Take a look at what the temperatures do after today. Enjoy those mid-70s today because we are about to settle in to a period of extended 50s. At very best, we may crack low 60s during the middle of next week, but we're going to be in a much cooler weather pattern for the next 10 days after today. Widespread showers and storms continue this morning. We get a little bit of a break in the early afternoon hours, which allows those storms to get a little bit stronger as these storms work in. Storms begin to exit the region relatively quickly. They move in hot and heavy by 8 p.m. We're partly cloudy and things begin to calm down. Scattered light rain showers develop for your day on Sunday. Nuisance rain showers actually wrap around lake effect rain showers as that colder air works in. However, the storm threat is over tonight. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we have that alert day in for today. Things calm down as we head into the second half of the weekend. Much cooler for your Sunday. Wet weather continues. Highs only in the mid to upper 50s. Cooler weather continues through the week next week. Dry for Monday and Tuesday. Mostly sunny with highs in the mid to upper 50s. Shower chances return as we head into the second half of next week. Anybody know the answers to this? I know that they were going crazy outside Madison Square Garden last night. It has been a quarter of a century. It's been 25 years since they even made it to the finals, which is why everyone was so bombastic. Gary is such our morning anchor, Gary, right? Is a big Knicks fan. I know he is waking up very happy today, so it's very exciting for
we did 25
for
years
fans.
For it, right?
Yes, and they haven't won a championship since 1973, so it's been a long time. If they could pull it off, it would be history. Yeah.
We'll have to stay tuned, right? Mm-hmm. All right, thank you so much, James. Switching gears, people dead in Missouri and 9 in Kentucky. That severe weather causing serious damage to buildings and widespread power outages. Fire crews were actually able to free a man who was trapped in his collapsed home after hours of digging. A children's hospital emergency department saw at least 10 patients, 1 in critical. Now, as daylight came, we could see the wreckage left behind. Take a look at these St. Louis buildings leveled and turned into rubble. Tons of bricks, broken furniture piled up, loose wood, damage to other buildings. Just a devastating situation there. And as we continue to take a look at headlines around America that slammed Missouri and reportedly spawned a tornado in Bloomington, Indiana. This is drone video there showing the damage that was left behind as the storms moved through the area. Trees snapped in half, homes seeing catastrophic damage. Now that line of storm treks east. And again, James is tracking severe weather. It is a News Channel 2 alert day today. Coming up. Welcome back and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. I want to get you to the Weather Center in just a moment, but 586 customers are without power in Lewis County this morning as a result of that severe weather that has swept through just within the past hour or so. Meteorologist James DeFazio is in the Weather Center tracking today's severe weather. It is a Storm Tracker 2 weather alert day.
Yes, we're tracking a strong cold front. It's going to be moving through this afternoon and early evening. It's going to be bringing us around another round of showers and thunderstorms as well as very heavy rainfall. And we're going to be tracking not just the chance for isolated severe storms and scattered severe weather. We're also going to be keeping the eye out for any localized flooding that may develop. As you can see, storms have come and gone down in the Utica area. Blue skies galore, and that is going to allow for instability and temperatures to build over the next couple of hours. We're really going to see temperatures rise. It's going to allow for thunderstorms to redevelop before this afternoon. We have storms exiting our viewing area right now. Herkimer County seeing showers over the last 20 to 30 minutes, but these are now moving into Hamilton and Montgomery counties. And back to the west, we are seeing a bit of a break and some clearing as well. Mostly sunny skies in Rome, 69 degrees. Temperatures are rising very quickly as this sunshine is building in. It's also very humid out. Dew points all the way up into the mid-60s. Today, our severe weather risk is a 2 out of 5. Our primary concerns are that heavy rainfall as well as those straight line gusty winds. We warm all the way up into the mid-70s today ahead of that really strong cold front that works through later this evening. Temperatures plummet. We have much colder weather ahead as we head into the second half of the weekend and the beginning of next week, and we'll break that all down coming right up. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. And just within the past hour, the death toll rose from 17 to at least 21 people killed between Kentucky and Missouri after those storms and reported tornadoes tore through part of the region, as well as extreme weather, which left behind a trail of destruction. Now, that death toll includes at least 14 dead in Kentucky and 17 in Missouri. And again, that update just within the past hour. Turning our focus to the economy.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good Saturday morning. Today is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day as we are tracking showers and thunderstorms that are going to be moving through this afternoon and evening. Take a look at downtown Utica right now where conditions and instability is building. We have widespread sunshine. We saw a shower move through earlier this morning, but things have cleared out really quickly and temperatures are skyrocketing. We went from the low 60s all the way up into the upper 60s over the course of about an hour. This weekend, we're tracking those widespread storms on and off this afternoon and evening. Highs are going to be in the mid-70s in the mid-afternoon. Tomorrow, showery weather with much cooler conditions in the wake of that cold front. We're going to see periods of rain with highs only in the mid to upper 50s. Warm, humid weather today. Dew points in those into the mid-60s. Temperatures all the way up into the mid-70s. Going to feel very summery out there today, and enjoy it while it lasts because things are going to change. With these widespread showers and thunderstorms arriving this afternoon and evening, they're in association with a cold front. And behind that cold front, cooler weather is going to settle in not just for Sunday, but for the entirety of all of next week. We are looking at much cooler conditions. We saw these this round of thunderstorms develop right over central New York earlier this morning and then move eastward through Herkimer, Hamilton, Montgomery, and Delaware counties. We did get a report of marble-sized hail as well in northern Oneida County and Steuben, so there was some punch to these storms. Looking back to the west, though, we can see we have plenty of clearing, which is allowing those temperatures to rise very rapidly. It's also going to allow for more showers and thunderstorms to develop for this afternoon. It's also increasing the likelihood that some of them will end up strong to severe. 69 degrees with mostly sunny skies in Rome, 7-mile-per-hour breeze, that dew point all the way up in the mid-60s, very, very humid weather. Our severe weather risk today is a 2 out of 5. We have a slight risk with the primary threats being straight-line gusty winds as well as very heavy rainfall. As a result of this cold front working through, much cooler temperatures settle in for Sunday, highs tomorrow only in the mid to upper 50s, and we're in the 50s for the entirety of next week. The middle of the week, we may get close to 60 degrees, but it's going to be a big difference after being in the mid-70s with a humid weather today. Widespread showers and thunderstorms develop as we head into the afternoon this evening. We see a couple rounds of showers and thunderstorms, one in the early afternoon, another one in the early evening. As we head towards the beginning of the overnight, things calm down very quickly. Storms come to an end by 8 p.m., primarily just cloudy conditions overnight with a couple of light rain showers. Light rain showers continue into the day on Sunday. Very, very light nuisance rain showers as a result of wraparound moisture downwind of Lake Ontario with much cooler weather. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast after our alert day today, widespread showers and storms today that we'll be tracking, much cooler, showery weather for Sunday, highs in the mid to upper 50s, dry on Monday and Tuesday, but chilly, mid 50s Monday, upper 50s on Tuesday, and then showery weather returns for the second half of next week. And it looks like I know
compared to what we've been seeing, right?
It's unbelievable because it's really going to feel chilly because 75 today to that's a big juxtaposition,
change.
Especially because with the humidity today, it feels extremely, extremely warm.
Okay.
So this weekend, Spencer and I are in a bit of a battle. We're trying to get along as much as possible. We bonded over the Knicks at least last night, but I wanted to mention that it correlates to the Knicks as well because this last happened in the year 2000, which was really interesting. The Yankees beat the Mets in the World Series back in 2000. It was a big deal back then. But that also is exactly the last time that the Knicks made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So
25 years ago.
Can history repeat itself? Can we get a Mets-Yankees World Series as well as the Knicks moving on? That would be really cool.
Oh, James, I know you're hoping.
I know. This is also only the fourth time that they've played while they're both in first place.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. I mean, they've been playing since 1962, so it's impressive.
I will be here for you either way.
Thank you. I'll need it.
Of course, of course. All right, now we're following breaking
news with Ben Kinney.
Good evening. There was some wild weather out there earlier this afternoon. It's moved out of the area. What's in its wake, rather? Let's head over to the Weather Center. Meteorologist James DeFazio tracking it all.
Good Saturday evening. We saw rounds of severe showers and thunderstorms today, strong wind gusts, hail, as well as widespread thunder and lightning. We are down to just showers now, and these showers are working their way out of central New York on our York for Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. We're also tracking reduced visibilities. There's some patchy areas of fog, some areas reporting only 5 miles of visibility at the Hamilton station there. So be aware if you're doing any traveling that roads remain wet and that there is some patchy fog out there. 59 with light rain in Rome. The dew point finally coming down after a very humid day. We're down from the mid-60s down into the mid-50s. This cold front has worked through and has brought temperatures all the way down from the mid-70s down into the upper 50s. Tonight, we settle into those lower 50s with a couple chances for showers. Well, coming up, we'll take a look at what to expect for the remainder of the weekend.
All right, James, thank you very much. We have new video tonight of some of the damage left behind by those storms from earlier tonight. Just down the road from our studios, this tree was blocking a portion of Cosby Manor Road in Schuyler. Heading further east in Herkimer County, crews in Salisbury had quite the mess on their hands following those storms as well. This is along Curtis Road. We have lots of pictures from today's wild weather up on our website, WKTV.com. We have new information tonight on last weekend's fatal UTV.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday evening. We saw several rounds of showers and thunderstorms today, and some of them were quite strong. Some of the thunderstorms were even severe as they came through central New York. Some of us saw some damaging wind gusts, large hailstones. Things have calmed down, though. We're over to showery weather. Take a look at what we're tracking. That storm threat has come to an end. We are now just tracking lingering showers for this evening, scattered showers overnight tonight, as well as scattered showers for your Sunday. Cooler, less humid air is settling in, and it's going to stay settled in through the day on Sunday. That showery, cool weather with less humid air continues through the day on Sunday. A big difference after a warm, humid day this past Saturday. Current visibility in Rome, 7 miles visibility. Areas of patchy fog are out there across central New York. If you're doing any traveling, not just be aware of the fact that you might run into some reduced visibility, but there's quite a bit of water on the roadways. Give yourself some extra distance to slow down and stop. Your York for Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing this last round of showers working through, I should say last round of steady showers working through. Back to the west, we have much more dry air, but still scattered showers that are going to be working through. These are going to continue to loop in from the north and the west as an area of low pressure draws in this moisture. And we're going to continue to see these very light scattered showers through the duration of Sunday. It's 58 degrees with light rain in Rome. The dew point point all the way down to 55 now after being up into the upper 60s earlier today. We've gone from very humid, we're getting closer to comfortable. That cold front has cleared the state. We've gone from the mid to upper 70s down to the mid 50s across central New York, and we're going to settle into those mid 50s for the entirety of the night. Lows tonight right around 53 degrees by tomorrow morning. And unfortunately, 50s are the story in terms of temperature for the week. Each day this week, highs are somewhere within the 50s, anywhere from low 50s on Thursday to upper 50s on Tuesday. So a not too warm of a week. Those scattered showers continue tonight. Some of them are lake enhanced, downwind from Lake Ontario, otherwise mostly cloudy weather. As we head into Sunday morning, those showers become a little bit more prevalent. Those showers continue through the early afternoon hours, but as we head into the early evening hours, mostly cloudy weather settles in. It is quite cool. Temperatures drop throughout the day. Tomorrow evening, we're all the way down into the mid-40s. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we get a chance to dry out to start the week, which is going to be much needed after this very wet weekend. Mostly cloudy, upper 50s on Monday, upper 50s, partly sunny on Tuesday, and then showery pattern returns yet again. We look to have several consecutive days of showery weather with temperatures in the mid-50s.